Oh, hello. Okay. Get to leave my ready hay from stool. How's it going? Man, fuck. I've been up since like 8 a.m. and bro, I've had fucking meetings all day. I've been talking for like 6 hours now. I don't know how I'm gonna stream. Thought game dev was supposed to be fun. Okay. Can I disable audio for this thing? I don't know. Guess not. Can I remove this? Hide? Okay. Hang on. Okay. What is this? What if I'm gonna try to just let it start the radio, maybe. We'll try this, play this. Okay. I did a bunch of shit yesterday. And basically, my character controller that was jittering, or not my character controller, like my rigid body that was jittering, um, it turns out it's just because I have modified contacts enabled. So it's maybe impossible to fix. But modified contacts is needed for stair stepping. So I'm kind of fucked. So right now I'm fixing a bug though, hang on. I spent so long yesterday fixing this. That's... Hmm. I don't know if this can actually work this way. I don't know. I don't think I want this function. Disabling this function because I'm not sure if the return type matches the U16. Hey, where is it? Wait, wrong place. Wrong place. Hey Chandu, how's it going? This one, you gotta go away. I don't think I can cast that. I don't know though. Maybe I'll try. Let's see. So how I have this currently set up, this should work, probably. Okay, let's rebuild some stuff. So updates from yesterday are the jitter is probably impossible to fix, at least the correct way. And then capsules are impossible to sweep with. I realize you cannot adjust based on the capsule normal and get that correct ground normal. It does not work that way. Okay, I messed something up. So uh-oh, wait, what? Filter. Oh. What am I supposed to do? So I have this filter type, simulation filter, whatever. It returns a PXU16 because PX filter flags is some not plain old data type. And you can't do it this way. So okay, this was my plan, that's right. So I have a filter shader trampoline, which takes my callback. My callback goes in the data. Okay, that was what I was doing before I had these tons and tons of calls. All right, so this has to go too. This can't, you can't have data, I think. Yeah, basically. Filter shader trampoline. And this data filter size of this. This one though, with default. Different things. I just changed this just slightly then. Set default, that sets it back to this guy. That should work. Actually, I could do this too, maybe. Get defaults, relation filter shader. Yeah, so this will return. No, it's not quite right, is it? But I could make it. Okay, this, I think I could do this still even. So this will return PX. What does this return? PXU16. It's called a default simulation filter shader. Does this stuff. And all it does is say, don't know what to do about this. So it will take the actual thing. PX default simulation filter shader. Attribute 0, attributes. All of this. Okay. I don't think I can just return it though, can I? Hang on. I need to look at it's called, oh actually yeah, this. I had it open. I have to find a way to get the integer back out of this. I don't know how. Storage type? Internal type? Operator. I think this probably does it. I don't know what this does. But I would guess this is like an automatic cast. Probably. So I can probably just return this. It'll become a U16, which is this. And that's all. That's all. So now this guy's definition is, I don't think this even has to be public. Yeah. Get rid of that. Default simulation filter shader. So to get the defaults, this one, return static cast into the simulation filter shader of that, and it should already be that, to be honest. I might not even have to static cast that at all. Let's try. What is my stream title? Okay. Ask add. Okay. Let's see if this works. So the call I want is with defaults. Yeah. And it wants now, though. This is not the right call anymore. I think it wants a... Let's just go check. I need Jai code. And you return a U16. Okay. Wait, no. That is right, but there we go. U16C call. Okay. So there we go. So now, don't know what this type is it's returning exactly. This filter flags default. There we go. This might work. Last time I compiled this, it was crashing. Okay, crashed. So this will be the first thing we're fixing today. I kind of have an idea of why this is crashing. Yeah, because so if I look at my diff history right now, I changed all his stuff and he had it set up with this comment. This is a bit expensive since we're putting the things on the stack, but with LTO, this should optimize okay. I was having issues with corrupted values when passing by value. Okay, so that's my current problem, and I don't know why. So he had to put all this stuff into a struct and give you a pointer to that. I would prefer not to do that, but I might have to. So when you generate this stuff, struction out, what are filter attributes? Is that even anything? It's nothing. Wait, it's actually nothing. How is it? What does it think it is then in the call? A U32? That doesn't sound right. That is probably part of the problem. Type def. Oh, it is a U32. Okay, well that should work. Right? And then filter data is what? I think filter data I have. Filter data is here even. Yep. It's this apparently, but is there no assert for this? There should be a search somewhere. There should be a ton of a search somewhere. Is it at the top of this file? There it is. Yes, filter data. Size of this has to be the same as size of that. Okay, so that should compile then. Unless, do static asserts run in release mode? Do static asserts run in release mode? Used to compile time checks? Yes, basically is. Yep. Okay, so that one's fine. This one's fine. Pair flags could be wrong because pair flags is also, but pair flags is a pointer. It's probably not wrong. And then constant block, yeah, I don't really know what else of this could be wrong. So when it crashed, I am doing this right? Static const cast this constant block down to void star only. Cast that void star into your simulation filter shader, which is what you pass it into this thing. That should work. Do you know about Jonathan? You've asked me about that before, Chandu. I don't know about it. I'm pretty sure he just made it specific to his game, and I don't, even if you could find a way to use it, yeah, you did. Even if you could, I think it was you, I mean, someone did. I assume that's a pretty specific question, it was probably you. But even if you could find a way to use it, I don't think it's helpful to use something like that. The game level designer person? What, you just asking about Jonathan Blow, if I know him? What? Is that your question? I wish I wish I could have a way. Wait, maybe I could do this. I have an idea, maybe. My broken English, I should have phrased it right. Wait, what is your question exactly? IO stream. I don't know if I can actually import IO stream here, but I think I can as long as I don't rebuild the bindings. Start. Let's just start. Filter 1. Let's try this. I think I can build this. I got a YouTube video recommendation that his level designer person he hired died. No, I don't know anything about that then. That's a very odd and specific YouTube video. Okay, compiled. Running this just a little bit should copy it over. I didn't mean to run it with trash. Should be copied. Let's try again. I'm confused. It didn't build? Unresolved. Oh, I guess because somehow it mattered that I did this. I didn't think that would matter. Oh shit. Okay, wait. Is there a better way to print? Is there a more simple way to print a constant string to console in C++? Like, I want to be able... Printf is also not what I want, but I'll try it. You should just be able to do it with no arguments. I don't think this is what I want either. You can also puts. What the fuck is puts? In stdio? That's what I imported, right? I guess, well, if I can import that, I can printf, so. Put string? Yeah. Oh, you're saying that's what it means? That makes sense. Damn it, I did trash again. Okay, so that should have copied the file. Let's see if it actually compiles. Yay. IO stream is just cursed. Okay. Filter 1, filter 2, filter 3, the program crashed. I forgot new lines. So it crashed here. Okay. I'm surprised though, because I mean, it might think that these pair flags are different types. I think that might be what's happening. It's being compiled. So I think the problem leading to all these crashes is that enums are an enum type, but then in Jai I'm pretending like they're U16. I don't know. That's weird that that's a problem, but if that is a problem, putting it into this, it would make sense that putting it into the struct. Oh no, that wouldn't make sense because it's still just a pair flag. I don't get why putting it into a struct would help. So because I don't understand it, I don't want to. He doesn't explain it, right? He says, I was having issues with corrupted values when passing by value. Why though? Having issues with corrupted values when passing by value. None of these values are like special at all. So if that's the issue, I have also experienced this actually, and I don't know why. When writing bindings myself, like non-generated C wrappers, passing things by value is generally kinda doesn't work. A lot of the time when you expect it would. So what I could do is just change all of this to be pointers. I don't know exactly what the problem is though. Like I know this is actually a U32, at least I think, unless there's a separate type def. I don't, if this is what it's being assigned to, this goes after it, so fuck. PXU30. That should actually be a U32 then. Filter data then. It doesn't, filter data doesn't really matter because it has that compile time assert to be sure that it is the right size. So I mean, but so basically my summary is none of them should cause a problem, but they are. It could be something to do with this being a reference, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. I'm like pretty fucking sure it doesn't matter. So I know where it's crashing. Let me get rid of this stuff. I don't actually want these, especially when I rebuild the bindings. I will do that. Constant block. That's fine. U32, that's fine. Turns to U16, that's also fine. I guess though, hang on. Before I do this, let me leave it like this. And then I need to do one more thing. PXU16 value is callback. I don't know if it must be crashing here though. Filter 4. Okay. I'll check this. Wait, I can do multiple things at once because I'm almost positive it's going to crash at the same spot. So let's also convert this to a pointer. So pair flags, you are a reference, now you're a pointer. Wait, why am I calling this twice? Value. The rest of it looks good to me, I guess. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm sure this message will let me figure out what went wrong. Okay, cool. I'm not even gonna try to figure it out. I wonder what I should do instead. Did I do this wrong? Pretty sure that's how you take a pointer to something in C++. Yeah, look, they're doing it too. I think that's how you do it. One other problem then maybe, oh, this shouldn't have compiled. This would have been a problem. Not that. So we'll do this, but that's all. Is this even needed? Oh, I get it. This returns a U16. I don't know if you can compile that. I guess you can. I think I already did. Yeah, I must have because it was printing. Okay. I'm gonna try a different playlist. Let's see, what can I do? Let's see what happens here. It crashed again. Cannot convert from PXU16 to a filter return. Which one is that? How is that a problem? That should have worked. Oh, this is a pointer now. Well, the build time hell will be over really soon. Once I get this, I could actually fix this literally right now if I wanted to. I just have to pass a pointer to a struct. I just don't want to do that. I think the filter shader is supposed to be very efficient. Cannot convert. Cannot convert argument 5 from pointer to reference. Whoops. Wait, so you dereference it. How do you do that? That's a dereference, right? I think so. I miss Jai. Okay, compiled. Okay. Regenerate these. And every step in this process takes a long ass time. Where's my trash? It's not here? Okay, good. No trash. Okay. Oh, I left this in. That's fine, I guess. Get the callback from the static cast, the constant block, and then do the callback to get the value and the PX filter flags. All right. I really want this to work though without having that additional struct. Even if I can't pass by value, I should be able to pass by pointer, I think. Okay, so it's compiled. Let's go. I have to fix the bindings now. This is my filter shader type. Wait, it's probably exactly the same. It's exactly the same. Okay. Are you actually using Rust or just using Cargo to compile C++? So the physx bindings are the Rust physx bindings, and okay, I crashed at the same spot. Because they already had a nice wrapper written, and they had a physx specific bindings generator built on Cling. So I kind of just took their thing and started adding to it. And I customized it and stuff for Jai. And so I'm using their bindings generator to generate bindings for physx, which generates it generates a C++ wrapper, which is this is manually made by them, but this is generated. This is the C++ wrapper thing for everything that they ask it to. And then and it spits out a lib. So it spits out a lib to match the wrapper. Or it spits out a Rust thing. I made it spit out a lib. And so I use all that to generate bindings for Jai. So it just happens to also be the compilation process because it's for Rust. So all this is actually doing is I have a project that's just an empty thing, and the project just imports physys, which is the Rust bindings for this. So every time I build clean, it recompiles the dependency and generates a lib for my project. So that's how I get the lib. That's why that's happening. What was I doing? Oh, and now I gave up. I'm giving up on this. I'm just going to pass everything by pointer. Who knows what the fuck is happening? I don't understand why I have to do this. I would actually bet it's this return value. But no, that doesn't really make sense. I don't know. I don't know, but now we take a reference to literally everything except the last two things. Or a pointer. This one is, wait, this is this. These ones are pointers because this is the wrapper. Yes, correct. Okay. And this one is not the wrapper. I'm gonna fix this, I don't like this. This one is not the wrapper. And then in the callback, you take the pointer. And that should work, I think. And likewise, in the callback, you take all of these pointers to these things for no reason. Get the value back, return the value. Okay. Well, I am pretty sure this one should work. Unless this thing is somehow magically a problem. Which would be weird. Which it could be. Yeah, so see, this is building my dependency, which is physX system. I have some GitHub bugs to check on. No notifications. Uh-oh. Oh, whoops. My bad. I have to dereference those, whatever it's called. This is the actual PhysX default simulation filter shader callback. Yeah, if anyone here also, I spent like all morning talking to server hosting providers like Amazon, DigitalOcean. If anyone knows a good one that is like reliable, good API, let me know. Now we build generators. Surely this one will work. Okay, so this is my next attempt. Everything is a pointer attempt. That's what this one is. If the everything is a pointer attempt doesn't work, like inexplicably, I don't know how it couldn't. Then we're gonna go back to their struct solution, which doesn't make any sense to me. But that's what we'll do. And then in that case, maybe I should have trusted them from the beginning. Okay. Generated. It's doing the string replacements. Boom. Come on. Oh, right. It's a new type now. This is my new type of you. That's actually ridiculous. I have to do this. I bet it would be this that's messing up the pass by value. Maybe I don't have to pass a U32 by pointer. This one is that one's a U32. Okay, let's try. Push an empty context, whatever, and then call. Come on, don't crash, please. No. How? I don't understand. I don't understand. Am I not? I don't understand what could be wrong here. Deep in the netcode. Hey, what is it? Like, it's not... I went to the wrong thing. Back up. This is the code. I'm calling set with default. It sets in the description the filter shader to this function, right? Which is just... This is the actual definition of the thing. That's definitely right. It's setting the data to my own filter. This is my own C function, as defined here, which is, you know, basically a pointer. Hey man, how's it going? Hey. Good, I guess. And this doesn't matter. That's all it's doing. And then when it processes this, it passes in the data. So this function is valid. And this is what's crashing when you call callback with all these things. So the way I don't understand how this could not work. Doesn't make sense. But I know how to fix it. It's just I don't want to fix it that way. I really, really don't. Okay. It's crazy that doesn't work. I mean, I'm pretty sure a function is just a pointer to something. And all I'm doing is just casting my data block back to my callback. And this is not even the part that's invalid. I'm gonna leave this and it's gonna work. It's this, my callback having multiple parameters. I don't even know what I could even begin doing. Like I don't know if it's expecting padding. I don't know enough about like this to go lower level than this in programming to fix it. I don't know enough to do that. So I'll go back to their solution. They have this struct. I just want that. Please just give me. I guess I have to say revert this change. Oh, copy deleted lines. Okay. What? Copy deleted lines. Oh, wait. Copy deleted lines. There we go. They have this struct I can get rid of. What the fuck is this? Oh, that was my old attempt. And they just have all this stuff in it, which is all my stuff, and that's all. You don't need this, though. You don't need constant data. Filter. Simulation filter shader. So filter shader callback info. Call filter shader info. Okay. So then this call for your own. Wait. Yeah. This is right. This accepts a filter shader info. And that's it. My throat is dying. I probably need to get water soon. Simulation, this creates a function simulation filter shader that it takes in info and gives you back a U16. That's pretty simple. It's the pointer to that. Okay. So info, how do they do it? They just pass in the data and take a pointer at that time. What is it? Is it this, right? Am I doing it wrong? Hang on. Their thing's gone now. I guess because I typed... Oh, here it is. Thing info. That's all you do. Okay. Attribute 0. Filter data 0. Attributes 1. Filter data 1. And pair flags. Pointer. Constant block size. Oh, I don't need those last two. Okay, so this creates the thing, and you just pass in a pointer to that, right? Let's be sure that's what they did. I think so. Yes. All right. Send your pointer to this thing on the stack. I don't know why the value by doesn't work, and I really want to know, but I'm not going to find out. This is the default one. This actually just takes all of that same data. That doesn't have to be done. And then, is that it? I do think this one, in fact, I'm even going to remove the print statements for now, because I'm pretty fucking confident this one works. So this callback goes in here. So, is that it? I think I'm forgetting something. This. Yeah, this. The type of this guy is this. So, I hope this works. This is new. This is a pointer, so you do need to dereference that one. Constant block. Uh-oh. No, well, this can be a null pointer and 0. So this one is the real function, has all this data, passes in all the data, except not that. Okay, cast your thing, whatever. This could also technically be a problem, but I don't think it is. We'll see. And then call back with a pointer to this guy and put it into filter flags. Is it going to compile, or did I miss something? How did it lose its release flag? I hope this works so I can not compile anymore. Oh man. Left of attribute 0 must have a thing. Did I mess something up? 25? 25. Info. Attribute 0. Info dot. Oh fuck, it's C++. Ugh. You... Is that the only one? What happens when I do this? Surely that'll work. I mean, if it doesn't work, it won't compile. Info then... Okay, let's try. Come on. Initializing cannot convert from filtered data to filter attributes. Did I mess something up? Okay, where is that actually happening? 38. Attribute 0. Oh, they did it differently. Why would they do it differently? It just goes like this. Attribute 0, filter data 0. Attributes 1, filter data 1, pair flags. Okay. Like, why would you make a struct that changes the order of the parameters? Oops. Surely this one will compile. Yay. All right, now regenerate. So if this does not work, then the final remaining problem is that I'm passing my function in as a pointer, and I also don't know why that would be a problem. Technically, I could just undo all these changes I made, even though, like, design-wise, I think they're good. Something about the bindings is making them not work, and I don't know why, and that's even worse. All right, it changed. This, what the fuck? That's not it. This is my new callback. Okay, so now that's all. I don't even need that. Put it into the scene description with default, and that's all. Pair flags. Oh, that would be info.pairflags. Uh-oh. Shoot it with default. Okay. So the problem is here when I'm assigning the data to the function call. I don't know why. And then I just take the filter shader data, which, yeah, I don't fucking understand what's happening. So their code, before I changed it all, they take their constant block. Their constant block was, no, that's my code. Constant block is data. It's a data pointer to some random ass struct that exists in C++ for some reason. Yeah. So the reason I wanted to change their code. This is a filter callback data, first of all. Let me figure out where that is. Filter callback data. This. So it just has their filter, which is their function. Let me try and see if ChatGPT can answer this. If you create some function in C++, it's actually a pointer, right? So like 8 bytes. They're not directly pointers in the sense of occupying pointer memory. However, in many contexts, a function can decay to a pointer, especially when it passes an argument. When you take the address of a function using a pointer to the function name, it can decay to a function pointer type. You have to do that. Pointer. Then you can call it. Okay, so if that's true, I don't think actually it's right about that, but I mean, I don't know either. So if that's true, I would say this has to be a pointer, but... And then when you take it back out, it says... Then you can just use it as a type. That... I don't think is right. There's no fucking way. No, because this is already that type. Okay. Maybe let's try this out. Oh my god. Printf constant block size is... Oh wait, how do you fucking do this? Printf. Printf U32. LU. Yay. Constant block size. Okay. Constant. So, share trampoline with default. When you do this, I guess this will print out the thing. It'll tell me what the block size is. I expect this to be 8. If it's not 8, I have big problems. Can I build in not release mode? I don't think it's any faster. 33.33 seconds in release mode. Let's try not release mode. Oh, that was faster. Oh, by 8 seconds. Great. So the solution they did that I really don't want to do is they set their custom filter shader to... Is it totally gone? Here it is. They have a static struct. Workaround to PhysX copying the filter data. Copying. Copying. Oh. So it maybe copies the size? Not... So, okay, wait. I think I do understand what it's saying. So, but all I care about, I think, is the address of my thing. But if it's copying that as like an integer, which sounds like that's what's happening, then I can kind of just... I'll have to think about this a second. Let's check this first since it should be done compiling. I feel like I'm making work for myself. It doesn't print anything. Maybe it crashed at the print this time. I guess it must have, right? Which is weird. Okay, well, so did it really not print constant block size? No. Really? So if his comment here is implying PhysX copies the data with the size into a new buffer, yeah, this could be an issue. So I need the pointer back. So right now what I'm giving it is the actual pointer to this thing, and I'm saying it's this size. So I think I have to give it, a pointer to my function pointer, and then tell it it is the size of this, which should be 8, but I don't know. So I'll print f here too. Print f. This is useful here too. This should actually happen, this one. Filter size. This has to be 8, like I have to be sure. I'll just leave it there. This is what I'm calling. Filter size is LU, I guess, N. Is that really how you do it? Okay, that should work. So it should be 8, and now that I'm taking the pointer to it, so it's taking a pointer to the pointer and then passing that in as 8. So it should actually write the pointer address, basically, and it should copy the pointer address. So now when I get the data back out, am I crazy about this? I think this is how this works. I think. Goddamn. So I have to dereference this, because now it's assumed to be now it's assumed to be like a double pointer thing. So that happens here. This is a pointer. And now I have to dereference this somehow. Don't know how this works here. Probably like that. So you cast, that's what I technically have, and then you dereference this down, back down to your callback, which is itself the pointer. I don't fucking know if this is gonna work. This might be one of the last things I try before I give up and go back to their shitty static code or something. But will this not give into the, will it not give into the pointer to the function argument, which goes out of scope and is invalid later on, into the it will. But wait, I think it's fine because, wait, am I wrong that it's not fine? I think you might be right. Yeah, that is actually the function argument. Okay. Maybe. Like, I don't, this being a function makes this so much more confusing because it's already a pointer. I could require this to accept a pointer to a function. Would that work? And then you're getting the pointer to the function location, but that doesn't make sense to me. Like, you're taking the pointer to the function location, which is already a pointer. See, maybe I just don't understand exactly how functions are defined. But I think you're right that this would be taking, like, so, yeah, this copies the data, but clearly not here, right? So it does have to be valid data. Here's TCap1. Hey, man. Thanks for the raid. How's your stream? I'm doing horrible C++ stuff, and I've forgotten all C++. I'm trying, so before, thanks for the follow. Fun stream? Nice. What'd you get done? I'm trying to fix the PhysX API that someone else wrote for Rust, but in order to change your custom filter shader, they have this thing where they create a static function in this function and they take a pointer to it. And I really, really don't want to do that because I want to be able to support different instances of PhysX having their own filter shaders, which this inherently does not. So it's really not good. First you make a class, then you standard make unique, and then you start blasting. See, the thing is, if I really don't want to have this thing be, yeah, if I really don't want to have this guy be static like that, I actually kind of probably have to make a class. Or I could like allocate a struct. I guess that'd be easiest. That fucking sucks. Like, but then I have to have a whole nother function that's like create filter, and it will probably, I don't even know what it would do. You know, okay, I think I'm gonna try my double pointer idea. I bet I don't really know C++. I know you're joking. Here's my double pointer idea. Makes sense to me. I think you want to give it the address of some buffer, and in this buffer you place the address pointer of the function you want. Finally, you want to make sure the buffer stays. Yeah, I know that. I just really, it would be really easy to have like a create filter thing that actually allocates memory. It really feels like it should be possible to not allocate memory. So I don't know. Imagine not knowing perfect forwarding. It's T and. I hate C++, man. I'm so ready to be. I want this thing to fucking compile so I can go back to Jai. I haven't written C++ like legitimately until basically this week in like more than 2 years. Okay, so I don't need this. I'm gonna take a pointer to my filter. I don't know what the fuck this is gonna do actually. I actually don't know what this will do because I guess you are allowed to take a pointer to your function in Jai, I guess? So I'm gonna have like filter shader. So here's my filter shader, and then you give it, I don't understand logically what this is doing with the memory, because I don't really understand what a function is. So we'll see. Of course, supports function pointers. Yeah, I know, but functions are already pointers. So what is this even taking a pointer to? Like when you actually like look at this, it is a pointer to something. I would assume it's the pointer to the memory where it exists. So now I'm taking a pointer to the pointer to the memory where it exists. Like that part doesn't make sense to me. So the way I'm justifying it in my head is that this pointer is probably like an address of the location of the actual function in the register or whatever. And so I'm taking a pointer to the register location, something like that. I'm trying to justify it as hard as I can in my head. So we'll try this out. And now this is a double pointer thing. So now when I pass in the filter data pointer, it's a pointer to this function, and that function has a size of this, which should be 8. So we should be good to go, okay? Now, well, not quite yet. Hang on. This is my thought process here. So now, after this, you do still have your double pointer thing. And that is your constant block, and then you cast it to this thing pointer, and I guess this is dereferencing it probably. Okay. Let's see if this compiles. Const cast. Well, I'm making bindings for this thing. It's a C++ library. I'm binding into Jai. The concept of const literally doesn't exist, so it doesn't matter what I do. The const cast, the purpose of that is because when I get the callback, my callback function, I think if this callback function becomes const itself, I'm pretty sure the result of this is const or something. There's I forgot what now, but there's something with this that the const can't be propagated further, and so everything fucks up. Okay, it did compile, which I am surprised by. I forgot exactly what that bug was, but I did already try not doing a const cast. But literally doesn't matter. Const goes away no matter what in the bindings. Oh, now that I have a bunch of people in here, does anyone know a very good, high quality, good API, like virtual machine hosting service for servers besides DigitalOcean and AWS? Because DigitalOcean seems very it seems very consumery, and AWS is just AWS. I don't really like AWS. We are clueless. I hope at least one person might not be. Oh, wait. What? You cannot take the address of a small constant. Fuck. So that's why you can't do that. It's a small constant though because it's constant. Like if I do this, I think it compiles, but I don't really know what this is doing. I think now what this is doing is I've created a local variable to my constant function, which is this. So now when I take this pointer, it's going to this variable to this function. And so that explains why that matches the logic in my head of you cannot take a pointer to the function pointer. So this way you could, but then this is technically a stack variable and this goes away at the very end of this. I use Volter. Okay, let me take note of Volter. Volter. Okay, I'll check it out. Thanks. All right, so this doesn't fucking work. I'm gonna have to actually. This is suddenly a loud song. Create a global variable and store the function pointer in there. Get double pointer. No, because that's the whole problem. That's how this was working first when I first like adopted this library as my own. The library is not global. The library is, how do I word it? It's based around like scenes. Each scene can have its own instance of a filter shader. So that is kind of what I'll have to do, but I can't just have a global variable. I just have to, I really, really tried to avoid this. I just have to have a, an allocate. I could force you to pass in a struct. That would work. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, that works. At least that way. Well, but then it goes away still. See, it goes away still, and I'm sure people don't understand that's going to happen. Although, okay, hang on. I'm thinking about stuff here. I'm pretty sure the time it gets copied is when your scene is created. I'm just going to assume that's true. But that feels really bad. Okay. I hate this so fucking much. It feels really bad that you would expect the user just to keep this random variable alive until the end of the stack. Like they have to, when they call this function, they cannot back out of that stack until their scene is created. That doesn't make any sense. For cloud hosting, it really depends on your requirements. Hetzner is pretty nice if you just want a bare bones shared or dedicated server. Pretty cheap. Yeah, that is what I'm looking for. Okay, let me take note of these. Okay, noted. So I'm gonna force you to create a filter shader, which will allocate something. You know, I could do this really jank. This might be the best way to do it. Okay. Let me get rid of these first of all. Oh wait, this one's fine. I don't know exactly how this one works or not. Wait, that's also actually technically fine, because this one doesn't have the same pointer problem. It's just returning a function. Yep, fine. Okay, so we will say how the fuck. This feels really stupid. As the memory gets copied. Why do they do it this way? What is a filter shader? Is it related to physics? Yeah, the filter shader allow it. Everything that collides, I'm pretty sure, goes through this, and it gives you the groupings and flags of the two objects that are trying to collide, and it basically says whether or not they collide. So it does have to be efficient. Also, is the thing. That's probably why they copy the memory, probably for efficiency. I kind of want to just allocate a new 8-byte buffer and put my pointer in it, but then like, what the fuck do I call that? I guess I'll just way up here. It can, I mean, it's basically a filter shader handle. Amazing. Simulation filter shader. Wait, not that one. This one. Shader. So this gets allocated. That's all. That's all that happens. And it needs a semicolon. And I guess I have to do their syntax style. So you can return a pointer to this. Yeah. Create custom filter. Create custom filter shader. And you don't need a scene yet. You just give it a simulation filter shader filter. And then turn. How does everything else here get allocated? They just call new, right? The things that do get allocated sometimes. Yeah, return new thing. Okay. Turn new thing, and this is, I think this is how you do it for structs, right? Wait, you can't do that. Uh-oh. Can you? Can you new struct? I don't actually remember. Don't worry, I'll be back doing Jai soon. You can? Okay, cool. I think they called it destroy custom filter shader. Some void thing. Handle. That's all, I think. Pretty sure. So then all this stuff, once these, what would I call it? Filter handle. I guess that's a little bit more descriptive or something. So now I think the data it actually wants, it wants this pointer, and then it wants the size of this. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So now, way up here, this struct random thing contains my pointer in it, so this is the memory that gets copied. Still valid pointer in there. Man, I've almost actually gone back to their code. This sucks. Although I guess I'm not using static anymore, so that's really good. Static actually could break the game, and you basically wouldn't even know what was happening. It would make... Also, the even worse thing, having static there could potentially break your game if you're doing a room system setup, like a backend, and it would not even break until it's actually in production, multiple rooms running at the same time. It's even worse. So this gets cast to that, and now it gets cast to this. Yes. I believe. And now from callback, that's not callback, that's a handle. You say handle into shader. And then in shader, you call it with a pointer to this. This I'm going to try to get rid of next if this works, which I think this should work now. Handle. Don't need that. Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah, okay. And I think I should be allowed to return this still, actually. Yeah, so this one can stay. This one can stay. Yeah. I think I've now done everything right if it compiles. I want my 1 second compile times back, man. Oh, messed something up. Shader, unknown override specifier. 14? What? Oh, whoops. Like that. They can get rid of the conscast stuff as well now? No? I'll try. I don't think so, because I don't remember the error, so I can't answer you confidently, but... Hi, puppy! Okay, puppy came in. Okay, let's see. So, oh wait, it didn't compile. Initialize cannot convert from this to this. 42. What? Oh, I'm dereferencing it. I meant to get rid of that. The point of dereferencing 42 is to, yeah, it is. Yeah, that's what you just talked about. Yeah, that was from the double pointer idea. That's not a thing anymore. Okay. Generate. So I will create a custom filter shader by providing it the function. It will allocate the memory for me, and then I pass in that thing as a handle, and then it copies it, and my function remains valid. Yay. That's not a super simple error. Like, if you don't understand it's copying memory behind the scenes, that really doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm just gonna start writing this code. Like, I know what it is, so. This is my filter shader. Create my custom filter shader. In fact, you know, I don't even care about freeing this ever, so it can just go there. That should work. And I think I can just go, no? Undeclared. What? Create custom filter shader. Did I fuck something up? What? But it compiled. Did something else not get included? Like, for example, this? But this is just a struct. I have some logic to say what should or shouldn't be included. This is just a struct to a function. In fact, it did get included. Okay. But this one decided not to get included. How could that have happened? There's no headers to generate this from. Like, you just stick the stuff here. Yeah. I could try running it again. But this is like a C thing. There's nothing C++. It'll discard C++ things, but that's not what this is. I get more confused every time I compile. Let's generate again? Oh wait, missing from foreign libs. Create a custom filter shader. What the fuck? How's that possible? I mean, let's try building again. It's possible sometimes in VS Code my save gets delayed and it causes lots of problems. Possible my PhysX API file didn't get saved before I compiled. Okay, so now let's run it again to see if it strips create custom filter shader. Better not. It does. I'm like extremely confused. Yeah. I think it would have said it stripped it by now if it did. So I think it did not. Unless, maybe it's just now no, I think it would have. Yeah, so I think this build is good. I guess the save was delayed. Sometimes VS Code is not very good. Alright, so now, create custom filter shader. Now let's run. Please fucking work. Yay, it works. Hooray. My movement is smooth. Did I disable? Oh, it's because I don't have stair stepping on. Okay. Works. Woo! We did it. Okay, one more thing though, because I need to recompile anyways, because I have this guy in here. Printf. No printfs. I want to try and get rid of this struct. I think I should be able to. They had a comment that they couldn't get rid of it. I just don't know why they couldn't get rid of it. So like they probably had a good reason I'm about to learn. But I'll learn it on my own, so. Is that it? That's the type def, right? That's the whole thing. Okay, so this is my new shader function type, okay? Now, is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. Now, when everything that is this type of thing, it needs to accept this data. I guess I'll match the same style like that. So then I do not need to create this. And then this just accepts, let's do it like this. Get the commas. This, and then pair flags is dereferenced. Like that. And same with this guy. No info, it's just deleting those. The handle. In both cases, call the default thing and then do this and pointer, not dereference, but pointer to pair flags. Okay. Oh, this is not like this. You are dereferencing that into some reference. Okay. I'm just trying to double check this all because I hate compiling this. It takes so long. So the thing I haven't done, no, this is all right. I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah. Let's start compiling. And now I'll go back to my code and make these changes myself. In fact, can't I just undo a lot? Oh no, because, okay, whatever. I'll just wait. All I have to do is just change this one little function thing. If this works, I might not compile C++ code again the rest of the day. Wouldn't that be amazing? Whoops. All right, it's doing the string replacements. Then I can set up my function and we'll see if this one crashes or not. So I want you. You. You are a more direct, exact version of the actual function call I need, and holy shit, this is a big line now. Oh well. No more info. Compile. Don't crash. Don't crash. Yes, it worked. I don't know why they didn't do that then. Huh. Okay. It worked. Wow. Okay, I think I am done with this stuff. Yeah. That's all I needed to do. I'm going to clean this up and not recompile because I hate compiling this. Just this. That should probably be everything. Very simple. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab some water, and then I'll be right back. But the next thing to do is I have this character controller that works. So I have to, let me set this up to work again. Don't I have modify contacts on? Do I not? Hang on. Wait, this could be important. Where the fuck is it? This modify contacts is on, but hang on. Wait, that means this function might not be working. It never says calling filter shader, does it? I don't know when that's supposed to happen, but I think it should be happening every frame. Uh-oh. What about the last time I ran? Does it go up that far? It also did not say it here. But it does say modify. I'm very confused. It also says modify. It just never says calling filter shader. What? The fuck? But see, so this enables modify contacts, and it printing out modify